Hello, unlimited friends. It's Zara back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and its practical application in our lives. The question today comes from Yolanda, and her question is, I am a bit confused. I have always thought that accepting responsibility was the beginning of moving forward and accepting my creation of any situation. How can I accept responsibility without perpetuating guilt and blame on myself? I do feel that every time I think it was something I created, I tend to go down on the emotional scale. Please help me understand. That, I think, is a fantastic question. Thank you, Yolanda, for the question, and let's dive straight into it. So, the very first thing I want to point out is that we go down the emotional scale when we contemplate something negative that we have created with our thoughts. But when we contemplate things that have gone well and we've created those as well with our thoughts, we don't go down the emotional scale. And secondly, I want to say to Yolanda and everyone else who is watching that is a natural thing. Going down when you accept responsibility for having created something negative in your life, absolutely you're going to go down the emotional scale to a place of guilt. Guilt, accepting responsibility that I did something that caused something negative to happen in my life. Yes, that is natural. What is not natural, however, is to stay there. Staying there, that is a choice. It is a decision. You don't have to stay there. What Abraham teaches us and what law of attraction is all about is, yes, take responsibility for what you have done. And now shift your thoughts. And shift your thoughts in two ways. Number one, forgive yourself, return to self-love, because whatever you did was a consequence of where you were on the emotional scale at that point in time and the understanding that you had at that point in time. You've moved on from that. You are now a different person. So yes, you take responsibility, but you can forgive yourself for having made a mistake. You don't have to live that mistake forever. So you go down the emotional scale and then you start what I call is the 4-step process. And soothing is step 2 of the 4-step process. Soothing is all about going up the emotional scale by forgiving yourself, by saying it's okay, whatever happened, that's fine. I can create better next time. And the second thing that happens as a result of that soothing process is that problem that you created doesn't feel as bad anymore. Because we know from understanding law of attraction that we are creators. And it doesn't matter if we made a mistake in the past, because we can always create better things in the future. Nothing is ever the end of the world, because no matter what we did in the past, we can, if we have a desire, we can manifest that desire. And that brings us to beliefs. Beliefs, what do I believe about how things work? Because I cannot say on one hand that all things are possible and then negate that statement by saying, yes, but not this. Yes, but this is hard. Yes, but I don't know how to do this. Because as soon as you make those kinds of statements, you have negated this underlying statement about the law of attraction that says, if you ask, it is given and all things are possible. It can't be both ways. So when you understand that it doesn't matter that a mistake happened, because you can always manifest what you want, that opportunity window has not closed because you made a mistake. In fact, there are so many wonderful things that can happen for you because the field of all possibilities is full of amazing things that can come to pass for you, provided you step into a place of allowing. How do you get to a place of allowing? You get to a place of allowing by understanding 5 things. What are your beliefs? What momentum do you have? Where is your resistance? Where is your focus? And lastly, the emotional scale. What are your emotions? These 5 things play into creating allowing. And allowing is the key, because if you can put yourself into a place of allowing, then all things that you want will come into your life. And so making a mistake is not the end of anything. In fact, making a mistake gives you important information about what you need to fix in order to get what you want. Ooh, isn't that important to know? I was thinking about it in this way. That's why I created the opposite of what I want. So I guess I need to think about it differently so that I can do a better job of creating. There is important information in failure. Failure is what contrast is all about, because it helps us to grow and become better, do better, have more control, become more powerful, step into the power that is ours, get to a place of unconditional love, get to a place of being unconditional with ourselves as well as with everyone else. So I hope that you find this response helpful, Yolanda, in understanding how it works. Because all you have to do when you feel guilt is to start soothing yourself and doing the work to go back up the emotional scale and tell yourself that, yes, I created something that I didn't want, but I've learned something important about how the creation process works as a result of it, and I can do better next time. Fabulous question. I thought this was excellent. So I hope that this response is helpful to everyone who is here. And I want you to remember that you can send me your questions via email, or you can post them in the comments below and I will pick them up. And do go to my website and check out my coaching programs and my online courses. I remain your sister on this journey towards freedom, growth, and joy. And I want you to know that I love you. Bye for now.